Hey guys, this is Sage, the 7 Paths here, coming at you guys with another deck profile of the Karakuri Machina. Now this is after the update, or ban list, whatever you want to call it. So, let's get started. And I do 3 Nanishi because she's the combo starter of the deck, and she gets you moving. 3 Nespachi because he's another basic tuner of the deck and he creates massive plays, which is synchros, and even your Nanishi, since the Exceeds came out and whatnot, you can go in for rank 3 Exceeds and then change their position and, swing over them or whatnot. 3 Quick. Quick is awesome. He's fast, that's why his name is Quick, or her, because I guess she has a ponytail. And, she also creates massive plays. And 3 Soldier, because Soldier is the guy. Soldier is the giant rat of the deck. He searches. I'm sorry, he doesn't search. He's the battle guy. He dies and gets you another guy out. After he dies, he's like, okay, it's your turn. So, and 2 merchants. 2 merchants, not 3 and 2. 2 helps you go in for Barkion. 2 helps you do this. 2 helps you go in for Beast. You need Beast in this deck, and I'll show you after that later. 2 searches. And 1 Hyper. 1 Hyper because he's a piece of shit. He's like a jank ass Cyberdrack. And comes out, he's 21. You're like, yeah, you got a beat stick. Then you attack. Then he goes to defense. He gets over something, but he goes to defense. We're loving the defense. Now, that's the only downside of it. You could attack. Then for some strange reason you can skill drain and he can stay there, but who wants to do that now? One Watchdog because you don't need 2, and 2 is bad, 3 is horrible. He belongs in the graveyard. You don't want him in your hand. You want to dump him to the graveyard or special summon him from your deck to the field, because if you have this guy in your hand, it's pretty much a dead draw to me. 2 Machine Gear Frame. 2 Machine Gear Frame because you don't have enough room for 3, and he's an 18 beater, and he also helps you go on for rank 4 Exceeds. 2 Cyber Dragon. 2 Cyber Dragon because they are good matchups against the windups. That's why I main these. So anytime they bring out Zen mains, you could just special and contact. Really good. And the non-synchro boss monster, which has to be Fortress. This guy is amazing. People are scared of him. I'd be scared of him. He dies. As a matter of fact, I like, usually when I have this card, I bring him out if they have Stardust, and then I attack Suicide with the Stardust and then take off another one of their cards or whatnot. I love it. I really do love it. And 1 Unknown Synchron, aka the 3rd Cyber Dragon. Why? Because since there's no more plants, basically, he comes out, he gets specialed out, and then you summon him. He's a machine, and he's a machine. This is a tuner, this is a machine. Synchro for 8, going for Burrito with the hot sauce, and you kill shit. Here comes the spell lineup. 1 Book of Moon, 1 enemy controller for more plays with Quick. Change them to defense, attack, get over, yay. 1 limit removal. Creates subatomic, if I can even use that correctly in a sentence, plays, because when this card gets activated, it's either you're trying to kill your opponent now, or they're attacking you with some monster that is way bigger than you, and you just want to subdue the damage. So, 1 limit removal. 1 Heavy Storm. 1 Monster Reborn, Monster Reincarnado, Pot of Avarice. You need to recycle your monsters in this deck a lot. 2 MSTs, because in this format, you might need 3 because all the damn finished chains and shit. 1 Anjuro Obscure, aka Dark Hole. See, Spanish, haha. And here comes the trap lineup. 1 Compulse, 1 call, 1 transfer tribute. For now, there might be a second one, but for now, there shall be 1. Oh my god. And really good to get over a lot of shit they have. Or you could like force the materials off of Dolka or some shit. I'm sorry, a lot again. 1 mirror force, 1 trap stun. I might take this out for the second transfer tribute, because this is good, but I believe another transfer tribute can serve its purpose a lot better. 2 solemn warnings. Yes, 2. You love 2. And 2 bottomless. You may take out 1 bottomless for a judgment, be my guess. But to me personally, in this deck, I do not need a judgment, just because I control everything that goes on at the moment. So I say 2 bottomless trap souls are pretty decent in this deck. And now let's move on to the extra deck and whatnot. Yep. So I play 1 Chimera Tech, 1 Gaia Knight, and I do have some proxies in here. I'm very sorry. 1, this is supposed to be a beast, Natruya Beast, Colossal Fighter, just in case, you know, you're going against like fucking beat sticks, and then like you have nothing else to defend yourself. You bring out this guy, he stays there. 1 Stardust Dragon, 1 Thought Ruler, an Iron Chain, because you can have him and he's good to really piss off your opponent, and Ancient Fairy, because you can have Ancient Fairy. Another proxy is my Red Dragon Archfiend, which is supposed to be a Scrap Dragon. Scrap Dragon equals your god. That's one of my favorite cards. Of course, we're going to have a Brio, Cataster, 2 burritos with the hot sauce, and finally the main boss card, 3, not 2. You can't do 2 in this deck. You trust me, you're gonna need 3. If you don't have 3, you probably won't win. And 3 burritos. I'm not berated, but 3 berets, because he's the guy that makes it all happen. Yes, this guy, the guy that's cooking the steak. He's cooking some shit, I don't know. This guy. He comes out, he brings out another guy. Now, depending on whatever your opponent has in the field, you can change his battle position. Personally, I summon him. I summon him, then I get out quick. After I get out quick, I'll change the battle position, attack with quick, and, you know, just go in for another one of these guys. Or I get my Sasnik back, and I'm not Sasnik, but I get my one-shot back, and then going for Burrito or Stardust or whatever level 8 you want to go into. But yeah, that's why he's good. And now let's go into the whatchamacallit, fucking side deck here. Play 1 Chain Disappearance, 2 Mind Crush for decks that like to search a lot, 2 Shadow Imps for Injectors and Dark Worlds, 2 Leeching for whatever's remaining of agents now that they got hit, and 2 Fossil Dino, because they're Fossil Dino and they're fucking awesome, 2 DD Crow, because DD Crow's awesome against Injectors and Windups, and MPP of the deck, because of the new bullshit people like to do after somebody wins a YCS and whatnot. 2 Puppet Plants. Puppet Plants takes Chaos Sorcerers. Puppet Plants takes Shiens. Puppet Plants takes, you know, Irus. Puppet Plant takes any other spellcasters they have, and Warriors, because more than likely going to be fighting 6 Sams. But this is the card, MVP. I love this guy. I sided him against 6 Sams. They going for Shien like first turn. I'm like, okay, you think that's funny? Puppet Plant. And then, you know, like I get him, summon again. Then they try to do something, I negate it with their own Chien synchro. And, you know, that's life. But thank you for tuning in, and this has been Sage of 7 Paths signing out.